Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
Running this one left. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Cut down by Caleb Ransom.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Stroud from the pistol. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. He goes to the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now they have 3rd and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1. Under.
Back to the well again. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Red on red.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds his running back as his base short to And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hey. Go. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Thing's right open. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offensive line fast.
17 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
11.
First and 10.
13, look. 11, again.
First down throw. Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, kill. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
30 left. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Stroud now on third. Short pass brought in. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Timeout. Coming from the Texans, that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
On the give, it's Newton. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Newton. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
At the 32-yard line.
Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Tootin headed left. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, Ron.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Focus. All right, here we go. Check smash. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down.
11. Lisa, 24.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. The defenders do as well, and they know when the quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence in the pistol. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, game to 2. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Christian Harris on the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Bronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Red on red. Turn, it's hot. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, run. Son, it's hot.
Back to the air, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Hey, Soko, it's hot. It's hot.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Into the hands of Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And off to Tootin. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
Jaguars 3.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
On red.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Red up. Silver.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, tag. Here we go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, run.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game.
Jaguars 10. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. At 18, that's it.
Now give left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now, first round. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, hot.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Their 48-yard line.
Hey, Soko. Hey, kill. Here we go.
A run here with Tootin. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Third down from the gun. Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now off the play action. That's complete with Koo on the left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, here we go.
Now it's Tootin. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Cox, this is Noel. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they just get the play off. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. Second down now, they need 7. From the gun, Stroud. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got a man left. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right. 18. What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18. That's right.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Sending him on the dive. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't make that connection, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. and that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot. Hey, uno.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go! This is hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Go! Lisa 24.
Lawrence trying again on second. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. There's a dive up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans only up by a few. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
All right.
Looking to throw. It's his running back. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. There he goes again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 9-point advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Texans making a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 25.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Sink right. 13, Luke.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Decent 24.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10.
23. Stop. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Nakua. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
4 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Or
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. This one just thrown away. So an anticlimactic ending to this football game. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they can be...
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar